Why did the Melania movie flop big time? Was it just because it was a Melania movie, it was about Melania, or what? So I did some digging and diving and I realized there are mainly two reasons why people didn't like it as much. And this is just beside the jokes and mockery and everything, because
There are just so many funny jokes on the internet about it.
theaters were empty.
People really didn't enjoy watching it, like halfway through the movie they left.
But let's go get our two movies. So, a little information, let's just get our info first. Melania movie is a documentary about Melania, everybody knows this. Amazon paid 75 mil for this movie, 40 mil just to, buy all the rights and everything, and 35 mil, right, $35 million to advertise it. And I'll talk about the advertisement later, and I'll talk about Amazon basically later and how Amazon is really affecting this generally as like why it flopped anyway. But I think the campaign also sucked big time. Like they spent 35 mil only like to have
8 mil in the first week, in the first opening week. Mostly the first opening weeks, like first 3 weeks or 4 weeks are the most important. They
break in the biggest chunk in like the first week and the second week. And when you get like 8 mil while you spent 35 mil in advertisement and 40 mil in that, I know what you want, baby. I mean, you definitely want to make some money off it, right? Because I only saw one article saying, oh, it performed well, it was much more than expected. But I think this cannot be logically true, because when you spend that much money, like 75 mil, you definitely want a better result than 8 mil in the first week. By the way, one thing also about the facts that Melania played the first role, okay, but she had a very heavy involvement in production as well. So she was like executive producer as well. So she was a producer and like a part of the production process, and also working on it as an actress. So the two things that I want to talk about, the two main things that nobody talked online, was first about the movie, the story, the plot of the movie. Look, when we're making a movie or a video or whatever, we are considering our audience, right? We're making this for a group of people, for a community, and we hope that they like it. We should be able to predict what they want to see on a big screen. Do they want to see that, or do they want to see something else? We should be able to predict, and that's what most of the writers and producers do. They have, and directors do. And by the way, let me say that the director is this guy. And yes, so we should be able to know, and we should be able to put ourselves in their shoes and just predict what they like to see on a big screen. We don't want to make a movie that only interests us as the actors and as the makers, producers of the movie. We don't want to do that, because if you want to do that, just why spending all that money, all that resources, all that people employ, all of those people involved just to make a movie that is to my liking? It's like, right? We don't want to do that. We want to make it for people. But one thing about this movie is that, as I also read online, a little hint, a little trace of this online, that it was
unnecessary.
I think, because when I heard about the Melania movie and that they're making a Melania movie, a Melania documentary, when I first heard it, I was like, it's probably about her 20s or her modeling career or how she met her husband. Not necessarily that 20-day period, until when I saw the trailer. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, I mean, I don't know, I was not shocked, but it was
definitely different than what I expected. And so what I saw online was also something that is close to what I'm saying. That maybe people didn't want to see that specific period of her life. It's definitely sweet for her and for her life and what she might like to see.
But not definitely maybe the viewers, right? So that is basically the first reason why I think that the Melania movie didn't perform well. And it matches most of the things that I saw online. By the way, let me read some jokes online about this as well. I saw a joke on Reddit, and basically after that I saw it a lot on social media, that people would walk out of planes as well when if they wanted to watch this. I saw a lot of people saying that we were in like the movies and in theaters, and some people left the room like after a couple of minutes because it got boring. Look, what I'm trying to say is simple, that maybe the little period of that specific period of her life was not going to be that big of an interesting point for the viewers. Not necessarily because she doesn't have a community to support her, because she has a community to support her, right? But the numbers,
You know, hair is not really doing well.
but the numbers are, I mean, the second reason why this movie didn't perform well, in my opinion, was Amazon. Look, Amazon, baby, you have a lot of money, a lot of power, influence, employees,
Data centers, data analytics, I don't know, so many everything that I even don't know.
and you have a lot of control over your audience, and over you can really impress some people. And when you do this and people still, I read an article saying that this is a sign that even when big companies, like a big corporation like Amazon, is trying to advertise something and sell something to us, when people just fundamentally don't want it because of their own reasons, they cannot really make people do something. They cannot, like, even big companies like Amazon, they can flop like this. Look, Amazon spent a lot of money on trying to advertise this, and I think they had a high hope for this, and only 8 mil in the first week. I don't know, maybe it wasn't really that bad, like number-wise. They just didn't expect it to be more than this. I don't know, I've heard this in like one article, and I'll put all the links to the article down in the description, but I'll also show it in here. According to this article, they didn't really expect anything more than this, but it's a little unlikely to what Amazon's been doing. Amazon is spending 75 mil. Amazon, do you have a little something on your mind, maybe? Do you want some benefits? Allegedly, I don't know. And by the way, one thing about advertisement as well, I didn't know about this movie until like very recently, like a little while back. The advertisement also sucked big time. Like maybe they could have done it better. Also, the advertisement was not good. You can leave a little comment in the comment section. Was the advertisement even good enough for this movie? I don't think so. So these are basically two main reasons why this movie flopped, or it didn't. But I think it did. They're just trying to say it didn't because they cannot really swallow that it did, I think. According to numbers, I don't think it performed that well. But, and also according to theaters and movies and stuff, and being empty or people walking out, I don't think it really did perform well. But these were the two main reasons, and thank you for watching this video. If you watched so far, that means a lot. No hate toward no one. In this channel, I don't send any hate to anyone. But thank you for watching this video. If you watched so far, that means a lot. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. See you in the next video.